Hi, welcome to the new class. Today we will start about this elliptical curve. Okay, so basically, see again I am telling again and again, this cryptography you have to learn by yourself only. Okay, so what I teach here is so that just to clear the exam with nice marks, it might be helpful. Again, the reason behind why we are studying this topic, what is this motivation, blah 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 blah, all those things I am not telling. Okay, that is not my. Okay, you have to explore on yourselves. Okay, let's study this elliptical curve. Okay, so what does the definition goes like this? Just one time listen carefully, everyone. Just one time listen. So let a comma b belongs to real numbers. Notation is like this in mathematics. One like this. Okay, be a constant such that 4a cube plus 27b square not equals to 0. Okay, and a non-singular elliptical curve. Okay, what we are saying here means the definition is non-singular EC. Non-singular elliptical is nothing but it is a set of solutions x comma y belongs to this can be written as r square. Okay, it is a mathematics notation you have studied in the M1 M2 course. Okay, to the equation such that y square equals to x cube plus ax plus b. Okay, so this is called the elliptic curve. See, read this point. What it's saying means together with a special point 0 called the point of infinity. So basically non-singular elliptic curve is nothing but a set of points x comma y satisfying this solution and point at an infinity. Basically point at infinity is also a non-singular elliptical curve. Samjha, this point you have to remember. Okay, that means point at infinity also it's a part of EC only. Okay, so by enabling this condition we will get this the equation for x cube plus ax plus b equals 0. We will have three distinct roots. Okay, it is having three distinct roots by enabling this condition. This is what it's saying. Okay, so suppose if 4a cube plus 27b square not equals to 0, then we call EC as a singular elliptic curve. Non-singular means not equals to 0. Okay, let's next go to next line. Suppose EB is the non-singular elliptical curve. Okay, we will define a binary operation over E such that epsilon into a abelian group where this epsilon is nothing but a set of pairs x comma y. Basically E is a elliptical curve. It can be denoted as a set of x comma y satisfying this equation y square is equal to x cube plus ax plus b and 4a cube plus 27b square is not equals to 0. Okay, happy? Okay, that's what it means. So basically it is one bacha set. We are saying this set as a abelian group. If we know, you know abelian group definition, right? So you know, right, what is abelian group? So here, see, here we will define a binary operation on over epsilon that makes epsilon into a abelian group. Samjha? What is abelian group means? Let's discuss this about actually it's time waste. Okay, but generally just for some people may think abelian group is like they break their heads. No, for them I am saying it's like a simple bacha 10th class concept. Okay, so see, let G be a non-empty set. Okay, G be a set. Set means set of elements will be there like x, y, z, something, some elements are there. Okay, bacha elements are there. Okay, so see, first we will see about the binary operation definition. Binary operation definition is nothing but it is basically operation which we are performing on a group. Okay, it is represented, binary operation is represented by star. Okay, So nothing, see, now like from the kids onwards we come to know like plus, star means multiplication, division. So all these are like you can call as a operations only, okay, like that. Okay, binary operation means taking two as a on two operands, it is operating. So that's okay, anyway, that is not important. So closed binary operation. So closed binary operation means it is basically a binary operation with some properties. What is that property means? See, let star be a function. Generally we write in small kids, no, like that's function, like that we are saying star be a function which is mapping from G cross G. What is G cross G? Cartesian product of G cross G. So it's nothing but so G cross G looks like this, like a set of tuples, like x, y, a comma b, and so like that. Okay, G to G. So that function, what will happen if you take one tuple, it will turn to one element. Okay, so such that what is that way saying, operate star on a comma b. Let's say if you operate star is nothing but you can think of function, bro. Okay, let's say f. So f comma a comma b equals to a into star b. That's it. Okay, that is called the closed operation. Okay, so bro, here also you are saying binary operation means a star b. So I am also writing a star b. What is difference? What is difference means a closed binary operation is that one operation such that if you take two elements from the group, okay, that is what Cartesian product mean. If you take any two elements, if you do operation on that one, let's say x comma z, now this x star z, it produce one element, let's say k. That k must be belongs to G. That's what it's mean that. Okay, whatever I said, it is completely present in that one. Okay, fine. You understand my point? After the operation also it should be belongs to same set. Then it is called the closed binary operation. Okay. Okay. Let's come to here. So see, a set means if you write set comma this closed binary operation, then we are calling it as a group when it satisfies all three conditions. When means one. If you take any three elements, it should be associative on that operation. Samjha? It should be what? Associative. And each and every element in this group. Bhaiya, oh bhaiya, please listen. The every element in this group, there should be exist an identity. Okay. What is identity means? Take let's say identity is called as, let's say, E. You apply E and take some random element, let's say x, then you should get x only, that is x star. So like if you get like this, then such element known as a identity element. Okay, there exists an identity element E. Okay, happy, it should exist. And what is another one? For each element A, there exists an element B such that it should be identity element. Means when you multiply it on operation, not multiplication, it is a binary operation, you get the identity element. This is the main. So all this what I mean to say means basically a G is generally a set bhaiya. Okay, G along with the closed binary operation is known as a group when it satisfies bhaiya. If you closely observe, careful everyone, closed binary is operation, it is nothing but closure property only. Samjha? You learn about closure property in small kids. What, like if a comma b belongs to, let's say, integer z, then a plus b also belongs to z. That is called closure property. Like that, another name here we are writing like the closure binary operation. So basically a set which satisfies all this property means it should be closure on this operation star, and it should be associative, and there exists an identity element. Okay, and after that there should be mainly this point you have to remember. For that what I am saying this so much of big definition. Samjha bhaiya? Hello, please listen this. For each element there should exist another element. This is B is called inverse element of A, inverse of A. inverse of A with respect to star operation. Okay, like that. So that is called as a group. Whatever I discuss here, this everything is known as a bhaiya. What is it? Is group, not a abelian group. It is normal group only. Okay, that's what they have written. A group is nothing, is a non-empty set associated with a binary operation that satisfies certain axioms. The operation must be closed. Closed means nothing, closed binary operation, and associative, and having an identity element. Additionally, every element must have an inverse. This is the main important criteria. Then we can call as it as a group. Happy? Now let's see about our main definition. Then we will wind up. Okay, wind up means find up from this definition. We will go into actual crypto, I mean elliptical curve. See, abelian group. Here abelian group is, so let's say G comma star be A groups. Okay, then I mean G comma star we call it as a abelian group if this condition is happen, A star B equal B star. You know, by seeing this you have remembered, no, like this is looking like our small A into B into B into A, like that is nothing but commutative property. Basically a group which is satisfying the commutative property is called abelian group. This is what you have to remember, bhaiya. That's it. This, so basically in abelian group is nothing but you have to remember like this. What you have to remember? Okay, in abelian group, whenever I am saying abelian group, you have to remember like this. Oh, okay, acha. In abelian group, okay, we are having inverse for every element. Happy. Okay, next point. All elements are like commutative. Okay, this is the main important things you have to remember. Others also you have to remember, but it's fine. Like I associate, you can remember this. Okay, chalo. Next to go to here. Okay. So this operation is usually denoted by an addition. Okay, so basically epsilon is basically bhaiya, it is a set bhaiya, a set along with the plus. See, this plus is not a, whatever we are saying, I am calling this as a addition symbol. Okay, addition symbol. Addition symbol means it's not like our addition symbol. Normally in mathematics, first class mathematics, what is 2 plus 3, how much by addition of numbers, how much? We are having 5. In 10th class mathematics, Cartesian coordinate system, addition of 2D points, how much? 1, 2. This is x, y coordinate, and 3, 4. How much by? Just addition, means just adding the numbers. Like this. But here this addition means it's not addition. We generally usually represent this one operation is there bhaiya. That operation is completely different from our school mathematics addition, but the representation is, but denotation, not denotation, it is denoted by same symbol only. So please don't confuse bhaiya. This addition symbol is not a school mathematics small kid addition. Okay, this is having some property, okay, that we will see. Okay, happy. So next, let's go. The point at infinity will be the identity element. Okay, we are defining this as like a point at infinity element is as, remember, mind you, point at infinity is also a point in the elliptical curve. It is also a point in the elliptical curve, but what is the value bhaiya? What is x, y coordinate bhaiya means I cannot give, means it is undefined. Okay, it's like it is undefined, it is some unknown to us. Okay, happy. So P, what do we mean by P here? Some careful understand, everyone careful understand please. P belongs to epsilon, not epsilon, E. So what is E? E is a normal bacha set. Okay, the set which containing x, y such that y square plus x cube is should be satisfying, and so basically it is a set of a coordinate system. Okay, x coordinate and y coordinate is called this epsilon. Okay, now this point is nothing but a coordinate like this. You can think like this, x1, y1. Okay, plus o is unknown to us. It is nothing, it serves as a identity element. Okay, samjha, happy. So now we are saying this set and this is a abelian group Okay, for this abelian group, whenever we say abelian group, we have to tell some basic things. Means identity element. What is identity element here? Point at infinity, capital O. Okay, so let's suppose p comma q belongs to the epsilon. That means p q are the like coordinate system points x comma y which satisfying this equation. Okay, such that x comma y, okay, whatever I said it is written here, and we consider the three cases. Okay, we are having three cases, whether x1 not equals to x2. Okay, in this case we don't bother, means it may we may having y1 equals to y2, or x1 not equals to x2 and y1 not equals to, like, but we are clubbing it as a one case. Okay, and afterwards what will happen? X1 equals to x2 and y1 not equals to y2, y1 equals to minus y2, x1 equals to x2. So these are these three cases. Okay, now let's see about see bro, depending on the values of a comma b, the curve changes, the graph of the curve changes. Okay, if you take some a comma b which satisfying this equation, okay, then we will get, let's say, epsilon 1, some one elliptical curve or another epsilon curve. So how it looks like means like this it will look. The graph is nothing but like this, whatever I highlighting, this is all this graph, all these points which I have shown in the red line. Okay, this is our graph. This is what I simply represent here as like this. The one which is in bold color, that is our graph. Means, bro, what is remaining means? Remaining is nothing here. Here all these points, I mean all these points, like after this point, all these are like there are no y value for that, or maybe it may having. Okay, let's not go into details. So this is, bro, this is our graph. Okay, happy? Curve equation, according to curve equation, this is our graph. Okay, happy? So we are considering three cases when x coordinate not equals 0, x coordinate equals 0, but it is a mirror. What do you mean by y1 equals to y2? Basically it is a reflection across the x-axis, like this, x1 y1, same x1 minus y1, this is plus y1, this. Then that is our second case. What is third case? Third case means colliding, means like this point itself only x1 y1, like that, bro. Happy? Okay, let's go to next. So first one is x1 not equals to x2, x1. So let's say x1 not equals to x2. So how will it look like? Let's take this one point. This is x1, this is x2, okay, and this is y1, this is y. So let's consider the first case. If you consider first case, then it will look like this. Okay, now what I am teaching means, I told you one operation, plus operation, addition operation. So what do you mean by means, what is that function, addition operation function? What does it will do? Generally in the small kids, addition means what? Addition means normal bacha, just adding two numbers, bacha addition. Okay, but here addition is not what you think that normal addition. It is like some other thing. So what that thing means, I will tell you. So actually after locating p comma q, if you want to find the p plus q coordinate, but yeah, at the end of the day, what p is a coordinate which belongs to epsilon. What is epsilon? Epsilon is nothing but a set consisting of x coordinate and y coordinate. But in this set, such that all these points, all the such points are present in this curve, elliptical curve. Okay, happy? So let's say I have given this point p, point q, and this curve equations. Now tell me, now I am defining p plus q. What do you mean by p plus q? So how to get this point means, I am defining, whenever I am defining, definition occurs, you should just keep quiet and just listen. don't overthink much why it is defined like that. Definition, the name itself only saying that just shut up and listen. Okay, don't overthink, just listen. From the definition, if I make any statement, then you ask, write me question, ask, then you have to think yourself or ask me that, bro, how it came. But if you are saying just for definition, if you are thinking, that's not the right case. Okay. Given 2 points p comma q, find the point p plus q. Okay, see bro, again I am saying p is, let's say 2 comma 3 point, q is, let's say 3 comma 4. Then what is p plus q according to 10th class max? Normally you will do like this. Okay, p plus q equals to 5 comma 8, but that is a wrong. But yeah, please listen, this is a wrong. Here plus is not what you think normal addition. Here plus is one operation. So how to find this point? Again, p plus q, it will lead to, let's say, some x4 comma y4. So what is x4 and how to find means I am telling one procedure. I mean how it is defined means I am telling that define. So after locating p comma q, just draw one line joining these 2 points. Okay, so that after you draw these 2 points, it will intersect the elliptical curve at 1 point, exactly 1 point. Okay, take that point. Okay, take the reflection of that point across x-axis. That reflection always lie on this curve itself only. Why means you can see about you can see here. You know that reflection of a point across x-axis means if you are having x comma y coordinate, reflection will again reduce to x comma y minus 5. Again x comma minus y is satisfying this equation of bro, minus 1 whole square. So that's why we are saying that the reflection of this point across this x, this is y equals to 0, like line equation across x-axis will be, again it lies on this same curve. Okay, that point, that reflection point, we are calling it as a p plus q. Okay, this is how it defined. Okay, samjha, you understand? Bhaiya, one kick I will give you if you don't understand. Okay, if you don't understand, tell me, I will explain again. Okay, so that's it. Whatever I explained here, that's what they are telling in their own terms. Okay. So here I explained about, let's say, p plus q. I explained how the plus works when p comma q is in first case. So what about second case, third case, that we will see here. Okay, let's learn means study one by one. So that if p is a point at infinity, let's say if p is a point at infinity 0, then we define a minus p to be 0. Okay, and p plus q to be q, that is 0 serves as a 0 element of the group of points. First we suppose that neither p and q is a point at infinity. So whatever discussion here, we are saying that let's say p comma q be at 2 points such that p is not equal to point at infinity 0, I mean capital O, and q is not equals to capital O. Okay. Now negative minus p is a point which is having same coordinate but a negative y coordinate. That's only, no. See, I am having point minus 2 comma 3. So I am writing it as a capital P. Okay, capital P equals to minus 2. So when I say bro, next time onwards, when I say this is how I am writing my notation. Whenever I say bro, can you please write, question is, can you please write coordinates for point minus p, then you have to answer like this. Minus means minus 2 comma minus 3. This is the answer. It's not like minus p means minus 1 into p and minus 1 into minus 2 comma 3, that is 2 comma minus 3. This is wrong. Bhaiya, please bhaiya, this is my notation, means the book author notation. So that's what, that is how he defined, like notation he kept. So just follow, don't cross question. So minus p is nothing but reflection across this x-axis. So reflection across x-axis, the point will become what? Y coordinate, x coordinate will be same and y coordinate will become minus 5. samjha? Okay, that's what it's saying. Okay, if p is p is x comma y, then minus p looks like how? X comma minus y. Okay, happy. Let's say first case, p comma q having a different x coordinates, then it is not hard to see that we have seen, no, like let's say if this is happen, let's say if p comma q is there, then we say that this p comma q, it intersects at some point r, and this reflection across this x-axis, it will become, let's say r1. Okay, let's say rm, mirror of r is rm. Okay, now we are saying that rm is nothing but p plus q. This is what here it is written. Okay, then we define means that's how they are defining. Just listen, you should not cross quotient whenever it is defining. Okay, define p plus q to be a minus I. Okay, that's how we have defined this plus operation. Okay, just take a line, cut it, take a reflection, that reflection point known as our plus op, and q equals to minus p. Suppose let's say we are having like this case, both is having exactly like this perpendicular, exactly having x coordinate same and y coordinate exactly opposite, of course, so mirror image to each other. Then how we are defining p plus q? In that case means p plus q is nothing but identity element 0 and not 0, what is called point at infinity, capital O. That is how we are defining. Okay, but yeah, you samjha, one kick I will give if you don't understand. So the final possibility is p equals to q. So we have seen this case, we have seen second case, we have seen just now, and this case is colliding points. If let's say p comma q is both collide, then what will it become, bhaiya? Tell me. It will become a tangent. It will become same again story. Once it will become tangent, then the point here r, it will be r, and rm will be equals to p plus p. P plus p you are denoting as a 2p. Okay, bhaiya, you understand my point? So 2p, whenever you see 2p, so let's say p is equals to x3 comma, let's say 1 comma 2, so 2p equals to, I will write here, so 2p. So what do you mean? Let's say I have given 2p 1 comma 2, so I have asked you to calculate 2p value. So 2p value means you should not do like this. Okay, 2 into, okay, so 2 comma 4. This is wrong, bhaiya. 2p means nothing but p plus p. Again plus means again you have to follow those rules whatever I defined. 1 comma 2, 1 comma 2. This nothing but, okay, in this graph, okay, there is one equation like this there. 1 comma 2 means something, some nonsense point is there. Okay, some nonsense point is there. We have taken one something nonsense is there. We have taken like this. Okay, we are it cutting exactly 1 point, and that exactly 1 point you will find out. Then once you find, let's say you have got to know 4 comma 3, then you will take reflection, so it will become 4 comma minus. So 4 comma minus 3 will be our answer. 2 4 comma, like that we have to report. But yeah, you understand my point? Samjha? Okay, one time listen. Okay, so p comma q, so whenever p comma q is exactly equal same, then it is nothing but it will become a tangent, and tangent will intersect on some point, and that some point we are doing blah blah blah. Okay, so next there is Assi theorem. Okay, the Assi theorem says that n be a number of points. Okay, just ignore this point. Let's let n be a number of points on the elliptical curve defined over fq. Okay, then so the number of points will become, it will be like more than this number, smaller n plus 1. See bro, actually I told no, this cryptography you have to learn yourself only. I will not tell the motivation, but I will tell little bit points. It maybe almost it will be same. For more clarity, you watch it. Okay, see bro, actually see, in cryptography we generally use the integer group. Integer group means what? Tell me. Integer group is nothing but this bacha group, ZP star. ZP star is nothing but RRSMP. Okay, this is called integer group. So integer group we use in RSA, like for selecting n equals to, like everything in RSA you will always use this one. Okay, samjha? We will take one number and then we will factorize it. Okay, like that there will be there. So but what, see, then how many number of maximum number of people will be present here? If you take ZP star, in this ZP star, the number of people like mod ZP star, it will be like 5 of p. If p is a prime number, then it will become p minus 1. Basically it will be always less than p. Okay, in the integer group the number of elements will be always less than p. But whereas in the elliptic abelian group, bhaiya, elliptic abelian group, what is this number of values in the elliptic, the cardinality of the elliptic group, that is what n means. So this mod n will be, it will be greater than the q. Okay, you can think like f as a normal, like this. Okay, so see bro, I told that integer groups. So in modern cryptography we prefer this abelian groups, elliptical abelian group preferred than integer group. Why so? Means you once listen the SAR recording, okay, or else like little bit overview I am giving. So generally what is where we are using integer group exactly in RSA, here we are using, means let's say what is RSA basically, let's say select the prime numbers p comma q such that the let's say size will be becomes to k by 2 bit. So then when you multiply k by 2 bit, then modern size will become k bit. Okay, that's it. Okay, so afterwards what you have to do, we will find the phi of n, phi of nothing but p minus 1 into q minus 1, and from that we will find this integer group. In this integer group we will choose randomly one value e, and that for that e we will be able to easily find out the inverse with respect to phi of n. Okay, I mean basically we can find the integer inverse of a element of e in this group, integer group. Then finally what we are declaring, e as a public key, d as a secret key. This is how the story, this is how where our integer group concept, I mean integer group helps. So basically anyhow from that group only itself only, we are taking one element and name it is as a public key or private na. So here what we are saying means in elliptical group, according to this Hasse theorem, that you can think fq as a, let's say like zq. Okay, so let n be the number of points in zq on an elliptical curve over the zq. Zq means integer zq, zq nothing but 0 1 and so on, q minus 1. So what I mean to say here is like this it is happens, okay, in zq. So in general normally what is the set of mod zq, it will be q, but the beauty thing here is in elliptical abelian group this margin value will be greater than q. So expand this, what will happen, n minus of q plus 1 less than or equals to 2 root q minus 2 root q. Okay, what will happen, q plus 1 minus 2 root q less than n less than or equals to q plus 1 plus 2 into root q. Samjha? One kick I will give if you don't understand this one. Normal bacha thing I explained so many times in previous video, my previous videos also. Okay, nice. Okay, see, don't take too hard. Okay, I'm just normally saying like I give one kick. This is so that by that you can be engaged, you will not get bored and you will be able to concentrate more. At last, like see, you are my like brother and sister. So why will I cursor, why will I use bad words? I mean just normally I'm using, so just forgot it, okay, from the mind, just take it as chill, light per se. Okay, after this, see, now if you calculate modern number of points, it is greater than q or not. Because of these points are increased, there will be more chance of there will be more points, larger space. Because of that, attacking like in perspective of attacking, he has to consider several possibilities, right? So that's why like we will mostly prefer this abelian group compared to this integer group. Integer group means this normal. Samjha? That's it, bhaiya. That's what I want to convey. Okay, see, again this all this nonsense, this crypto, this is not like cup of my hand. You have to study yourself, but see, at last at the end of the day, my part is only to tell the mathematics part and get good marks in that examination. That is only my role actually. But see, what happened means because of your nonsense things, I have to explain this little bit idea to give. Okay, what will you do next means we will see whatever here we have seen, that only we will see, but in a mathematical perspective. This is like theory point of view, very happy to hear. But given actually a point, given equation y square equals to x cube plus 2x plus b, and a point p this point give 2, 1 and point 1, 3. Find p plus q. Like what will be the coordinate I am asking for this approach. So how to find means we will see about this equation slowly, one by one. Okay, careful everyone, please listen. Bhaiya, please listen. So case 1. So what is case 1? I told no, case 1 is nothing but x1 not equals to x2. So that means it looks like this. It will cut like this. This is point P, it's point it's R, and this minus R will be our P plus Q. Okay, careful everyone, listen one time, just one time listen. These are everything are normal kid also. If anyone really like apart my butter English, if they listen carefully, even kid also listen, able to grasp these concepts. Like I mean not my lecture, if you listen sir concept, because the concept what I mean to say is concept is that much easy. Don't fear, don't think as it like. Okay, now what we will do means, see, from these 2 points x1 y1 x2 y2, we can find this line equation, right? What is line equation? Tell me. Line equation will be y minus y2 x minus x2 into slope y2 minus y1 by x2 minus. So all this thing we are calling as a lambda, and we are small written like this, v equals to like this. Samjha? You understand point, bhaiya? So I just see, this is the line equation. Another way of line equation, y is equal to mx plus. Okay, and how to find c means we can substitute the points y2 y1 and again we will find them. Okay, anyhow like this, bhaiya, lambda is nothing but slope, we have found it. Okay, after that we will substitute this equation. Okay, our equation will be like this, bhaiya. The equation of line PQ, line equation is y equals to lambda x plus v. What is lambda? Lambda means slope, y2 minus y1 by x2 minus y1. This is what we have written. And how to find this constant? Since we know the point, we substitute in here and get the point. So this is the equation. Okay, after that we substituting here, then we will got what, after solving all this nonsense thing, we will got a cubic equation. So cubic equation represents nothing but all these roots. Okay, see, this is nothing but a, see again mathematics bro, it is also the so this is like a curve equation, this is line equation. By substituting curve in line equation you will get a cubic. So for this equation the roots will be nothing but x coordinates of x coordinates of p comma q comma r. Okay, so from this equation we know, right, x1 plus x2 plus x3 equals to minus b by a. So b means coefficient square, so minus lambda square divided by 1, so it will be lambda square. So since we know x1 x2, because they have given p comma q points, the x3 will be nothing but like this you will found. Once you got x3, then from this line equation just substitute here, y3 equals to lambda x3 into y1. Y in this I am substituting x3 y3, x3 y, let's say x3 y3 means r. Why I am substituting? Because this r is also anyhow a point in this in the line, so I can substitute happily. So from this x3 I know, lambda I know, v I know, so just find the y3. So finally you got the r value. So therefore p plus q is nothing but minus r. So minus r means minus of x3 comma y3, that is equals to, I told you before, minus r is nothing but x3 comma minus. So this is our coordinate. Bhaiya, very simple bhaiya, samjha? So see all this nonsense things. So basically you can directly by heart these formulas, and just remember like this. Okay, just remember this by heart this. You can derive easily, no need to by heart. Okay, next case means, next case is very simple. What is that case? I told already. Suppose if two lines are like opposite and parallel to each other, so then what will be the equation? Bhaiya, tell me, can you please tell me? So not equation, what I mean to say, given 2 points, so that these are like parallel to each other. This is the mirror image. Okay, mirror image points, mirror image to each other. So my question is, find p comma q. What is the answer according to this theory point? It's nothing but capital O, simple, point at infinity. Okay, so this is, see bro, again if you confuse, I can again re-explain this. See what everything I am here doing, this means given a curve and a point p1 and point p, point q, which lies on epsilon. So I find p plus q. That's it. This is the question. So how to find means, if I give epsilon equation, p point q coordinate, what will be the p plus q coordinate? For that I am telling. So for that, if there are 3 cases according to mathematics, I am proceeding. So first case means just directly solving the line equations and you finally get this one. Just remember this one. Okay, or next case is nothing but bacha. What is bacha? If 2 points are p comma q are like exactly like mirror images, then p plus q equals to 0. Now here the interesting case is third case. So third case here, what it is happening, p equals to q. So we have to find the p plus q how much, that is p plus p can be written as 2p how much value. Okay, so because p equals to q, these 2 points, what it will collide and it will collapse, and so we will get the tangent. Okay, we will get the tangent. So let's say L be the equation of the tangent. So we know that formula, right, calculus formula. Given a point, so if you draw a tangent at one point in the curve, so to find the slope of that line equation, means the slope of the tangent, what is the formula? dy by dx and point substitute. So that's what we are doing. So from the y square equals to x cube plus ax plus b, I am finding this after differentiating, I am finding dy by dx, and from dy by dx I am substituting y1 x1. So from that I will get the slope. So slope is nothing but lambda only, right? Tangent equation will be lambda x plus c. So once I get a lambda, so I can substitute y1 x1 and I can get the value of v. Samjha? Very easy. So once you get the formula obtained is identical, except that lambda is computed differently. Okay, You got my points? Okay. Okay na? So see, simpler, see, whatever, if you understand the basic definition of abelian group, I mean group and abelian group, then no need of explanation of this point. This is all like re-explaining about what is abelian group properties in detail. So now I am saying this epsilon is a one set by a non-singular elliptical curve along with the closed binary operation plus. I am saying this is as a abelian group. So it should satisfy some properties. What that properties means, this addition should be closed under the set epsilon that we have seen. Yes, and the addition is commutative. Okay, and the capital O is the identity element, I have told already, and every point on epsilon has the inverse, okay, with respect to the addition. Yes, so if this all these properties satisfy, then we are calling it as a group. Group along with commutative is there na, so we are calling it as a abelian group. Okay, abelian group is nothing but a set with along with a closure binary operation is known as abelian group. So it's satisfying these four properties. Okay, if you can write associative also one property. Okay, hence in order to show that epsilon, it must be proven that the addition is associative. This is quite messy to prove by algebra. The proof of it will be like given like this. Okay, but yeah, you have to concentrate on these points. Okay, this just ignore it, it's okay. Basically what here you want to say means this epsilon together with this addition property is a abelian group. Okay, just remember this much. Okay, there is nothing you have to break your heads. Okay, so whatever I discussed today, just revise these topics. Okay, so let's go to numerical problem direct. Okay, see, we will wind up by taking one example. So example, the question goes like this. Okay, we have to find the elliptical points on this curve. Okay, find the epsilon set, that's it I am asking. Okay, that epsilon is this curve over this z11. Okay, by a z11, what is z11 by a 0 1 2 and so on 10. That means if x value belongs to this value, then find the y values. Okay, basically now we are finding the what abelian group points. Abelian group epsilon comma star. Abelian group, what are the, for that group, what are the set of points we are finding. So this is our question. So now see the question they are asking, what is determine the points on epsilon. So this is our question. So what is the solution, I will explain. So see, so this can be done by looking at each possible of x and computing the x cube plus x plus 6 mod 11 and then trying to solve the equation 7.10 for y. 7.10 for y. This is 7.9. Something is there 7.10. Okay, leave it. Okay bro, let's go, come on, go on. See in this question one constant also given, means one additional information given. So this is the question. Okay, I am giving the question, just listen, don't ask the questions. Given an elliptical curve this like this over this z11. Okay, here condition is that here I am taking zp, that's in general. So what is p means, I am taking in a p such a way that p is congruent to 3 mod 4. This is the constraint. If it is given like this, in tomorrow there is exam, if there is exam, if it is there given, find all the elliptical curve points y square this is equal to blah 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 over z15. So just find this 15 is like this in this format or not. Yes, then whatever solution I am telling, you can apply that solution happily. Okay, suppose if zp is not like this 16, where 16 is not congruent to 3 mod 4. In such a cases there is like it's very hard to find. Okay, whatever method which I am going to tell, this method applicable only for the Z11, means just subscript those, let's say that we call it as a P, so ZP, so only for the P's which satisfy this equation, I mean this equation only, P congruent to 3 mod 4. Okay, so how will you solve this? Bhaiya, please tell me. Bhaiya means it's very simple. See, y square is equals to z, so treat this as z equals to x cube plus x plus 6 mod 11. Okay, so what they are saying means we can test to see if the z is a quadratic residue by applying Euler's criteria. Suppose if it is a quadratic residue, then according to there is one formula. Suppose if P is satisfying this equation, then square roots of this we can write, compute z power 1 by 2 square roots by easily in terms of z power 1 by 2 is congruent to z power p plus 1 by 4. Using this equation we can able to compute. Okay, this is our equation. How the proof is, we will discuss in next class. Just try to listen this thing, try to grasp as much as possible, don't stuck at one point. Okay, don't behave like a dog, red dog. Okay, don't behave like that, just move on. If you don't understand, then ask sir. Okay, like that you have to move on, or ask me. If I don't clear, then just go to ask friends. If you still not even trying by all these things, you still not able to clear, then just go to hell. Bhaiya, where to go? Go to hell. Arey man, just listen, you can get okay, let's take it as a joke. Okay, so this is the procedure. What is the solution? Tell me. The solution means that, so basically we have to compute the, see bro, actually y square equals to x cube plus x plus 6. So at the end of the day we have to find the square root of x plus 6. Like this we have to do in this over modulo of 11. But how will you do it? This is the question. Means not computing instead of square root. I mean, if I give root 8, then I can compute 2 root 1, then I can compute root 8 and I can tell the value basically. But without computing root, is there any method? Means yes, it is, there is a method. Yes, there is a method, provided that this mod p should contain this p should be in the form of satisfying this equation p mod 3. Then we can say that, so first we will check whether the given x cube plus x plus 6 mod 11, I mean let's name it as a z is a quadratic residue or not. If it is not a quadratic residue, then we cannot have a y value. Means if you take a root of this one, then you will pakka get in terms of a decimal numbers, but we want only integers. So basically there is like one criterion, is that if z is QR, means if z is a quadratic residue modulo to the p. Okay, what is quadratic residue modulo? I will discuss it. I mean it's already discussed, but I will revise it. Okay, don't worry. So if it is not if it is not, then root exists. I mean we will get the decimals, so those will be unnecessary for us. We want only the things which are in the x comma y coordinate, which are in the which are in the integer form. Okay, nice. So if it is a QR residue, then we are saying that we can easily compute that the z equals to like z power 1 by 2 equals to z power p plus plus or minus z power p plus 1 by 4. Simple kada? Simple right? Okay, this is the whole idea. Okay, so see, so first we have to iterate, take all the values of 11, means 0 1 2 3 and so on 10. So write all these values, take all these values and then compute this one. Okay, compute this one. So Now check whether it is a quadratic residue or not. Now let's go into deep dive into quadratic residue. So a number, let's say a number which is a like for all a, it is with respect to m, it is GCD is 1, then a is called a quadratic residue modulo m. Then if it is satisfying this, if this equation means x square is congruent to m mod m, if this equation has a solution, then we say that a is a quadratic residue modulo m. Suppose if don't have solution, then we will say that it is not a quadratic, non-residue quadratic modulo m. This is the basic. Okay, now given a number means given m and given a, now tell me whether a is a QRM or QNRM, which one you want to tell. So how to tell means we are having one again simple formula, that is if suppose we know this fact, if it's legendary symbol of a by p equals to 1, then we say that a is a quadratic residue modulo p. If minus 1, if there is no quadratic residue modulo p, and p divides 0. Okay, you got my point. So what we are saying means, suppose what he is saying, this theorem is saying like this means, suppose if p doesn't what, Bhaiya please listen, if a is a QNRM, Bhaiya you got my point. If a is a QNRM, I mean if z value, this is called as z, please note it down as a z. Okay, if z is a QNRM, then what will you say? From that you can say that okay, root z value will become a real number, means not an integer. So we ignore, we don't want such things, we want only x comma y coordinate as an integers only. So if it is a QRM, quadratic residue modulo, then we will try to find out the what is the root z value without actually computing the root z. Means what is the root value of some 8, some 32, we will generally compute, right? Some by some methods we will compute the 32 root, but instead of root, again we will do this exponential only. That exponential formula what is means z power p plus 1 by 4. So root z is equals to z power p plus 1 by 4. Okay, provided that if p is of the form p is congruent to 3 mod 4. This is the what whole story is. According to story we will proceed. Okay, so now given the value, okay 0, you compute this value. So now you have to check whether z is a QRM. M value is 11 by a, it is given z11 means m value 11. Okay, QRM or not, this is the question. So for that, when you just find the value of legendary symbol 6 by 11. Legendary symbol 6 by 11 is nothing but, tell me, 2 by 11 into 3 by 11. Samjha? Happy? So 2 by 11 into 3 by 11. After that, 2 by 11, how to find it? Tell me. Just do some nonsense things. Means you know, right? 2 by p equals to minus 1 power p square minus 1 by 8 mod p. This is a very dead shortcut formula. So from that you will able to know that 2 by 11 how much by a? Minus 1 whole power 11 square minus 1 by 8 and 12 into 10 by 8. Okay, so how much it will goes? Tell me. 4 into Bhaiya 15. Okay, nice. So minus 1 whole power 50 means this value will be minus 1 into 3 by 11. How to calculate? There is normal common formula. What is this formula? This is formula a by p equals to congruent to a power p minus 1 by 2 into mod p. Okay, for 2 also we can use it, but there is one shortcut formula, no? So for that we are using that simple thing. Okay, what is 3 by 11? 3 by 11 how to find out? So how to find out means we know that a by p is congruent to a power p minus 1 by 2 mod p. So 3 by 11 is congruent to 3 power 11 minus 1 by 2 mod 11. So 11 minus 1 by 2 how much by a? 5. So 3 power 5 mod 11 how much? Calculate. So 3 power 5 mod 11 how much here? So it can be written as 27 into 9 mod 11. So 27 11 how much by a? 5 into 9, so 45 mod 11 enta 1. 45 mod 11 enta 1. Okay, so therefore this value will become 1. So 1, what is the whole value will become -1. Since legendary symbol become -1, according to the statement, what we can say, that means this a is not a is a non-quadratic residue modulo p. That means z is a non-quadratic residue modulo. So that's why answer we have written answer no. So if once it will become not a quadratic residue, then root becomes real number. Real number we don't want to take. Okay, so we don't compute like that. Compute for the value of 1. Just substitute the value, you get the value of 8, and then proceed it. Bhaiya, please listen. Then compute the value of 8 by 11. 8 by 11 how to compute, bhaiya? So 2 cube by 11, that is 2 by 11 whole cube. 2 by 11 you know, no? -1 whole power 3 -1. So not it. So again 5 by 11. So 5 by 11 how to compute? It's similar only. 5 power 11, 5 power 5 mod 11. So 5 square how much? 25. 25 mod 11 how much? This can be written as 25 into 5. 25 how much, bhaiya? 4 into 4 into 5 mod 11. So 80 mod 11. So answer 3. So like that you proceed, bhaiya. I mean not 3 exactly. You just calculate and you do yourself. So when you able to calculate, arey man, I have to calculate for you. People are like this only, man. What can we do? So 5 by 11 how much? 5 by 11 can be written as, we can use this formula, right? Both these are like this one. We can use this Gauss reciprocity law, right? 5 minus 1 by 2, 11 minus 1 by 2. So minus 1, 2 into something, 2 into 5, so plus 1. So basically 5 by 11 equals to 11 by 5 whole inverse, that is equals to 11 by 5. Okay, we can write like this, no problem. So from this one, what can I write? 1 by 5, and 1 by 5 how much, bhaiya? Please see this, 1 by 5 1 only. So 1, yes, super, success bro. Yes, then since this is value is 1, 5 is a 5 means nothing but z. Z is a QRM, quadratic residue modulo m. So next what we have to find? Root z value how much? I mean root 5 modulo 11 how much? Under modulo 11, not normally. So how much? So for that there is one way. So the answer is nothing but plus or minus 5 whole power p plus 1 by 4 mod 11. So plus or minus 5 into 12 by 4 enta 3 into mod 11. So 25 mod 11 how much? 3. So 3 into 5 15. 15 mod 11 how much, bhaiya? 1. Antena? Not 1, 4. So from this one we are able to get mod. So plus 4 mod 11 and minus 4 mod. This can be written as how? 7 mod 11, right? Why means we can take, I told in first class itself, these are like normal properties. So minus into 11 minus 4, I mean from this we can write 7. Okay, bhaiya, like this we found out. So therefore answer will be 4, 7. So okay, you got 4, 7, right? Like this. Similarly, just for 3 it will be, z value will be 3. Just calculate 3 by 11 how much. Okay, 3 by 11 how much, then and then proceed. You will get the 5, 6. Okay, I can calculate for you 3 by 11 if you want. So 3 by 11 into L by 3 equals to minus 1 into 11 minus 1 by 2, 5. 3 minus 1 by 2, 1, 5, that is minus 1. So 3 by 11 equals to minus into 11 by 3, that is equals to minus 2 by 3. Samjha? Right? 11 is congruent to 2 mod 3, so I can write like this. Again, this can be written as minus 1 into 3 by 2 into minus 1 whole power 2 minus 1 by 2, not 2 minus 1 by 2. So this is minus 1 into 2 by p formula, minus 1 whole power p square minus 1, p square minus 1 by 8, so minus 1. So basically whole value it compose 3 by 11 how much bhaiya? So 3 by 11 minus 1 it came, but it is showing that yes means we have to get plus 1. So something we have done mistake, carefully look out. Sorry, minus how much bhaiya? Arey man, we have to tell minus how much plus 1. So how can you tell now? This is a recorded video, no? Sorry. Okay, chalo, next what to do? Root z value means root 3, find the root 3 under modulo 11, how much you will find, how will you find? So what I mean to say means, since 11 is congruent to 3 mod 4, I can say that root 3 this value is equals to, tell me how much, please tell me. Plus or minus z power means 3 power 11 plus 1 by 4, so plus or minus 27 mod 11. So plus or minus 27 mod 11 how much? 5. So this value will become 5 or minus 5. Minus 5 can be written as 11 minus 5 or 6. So 5 or 6. Like this you have to compute. Okay. After computing all these things, so the set which is now you can write like this, the set. Okay. What? 2 4 2 comma 4 2 comma 7 3 comma 5 3 comma 6 5 comma 2 5 comma 9 and so on, 7 comma and so on. All this is set. Okay, all these corresponding sets, भैया please listen. समझा? Okay, all these things form a elliptical curve. Okay, abelian group. Okay, now next task is to find out in this abelian group who is our generator bhaiya. So for the generator bhaiya, how to find out means, actually you have to iterate bro, it is tedious process. Since see, epsilon having which we got from the set, we are having 13 points in that one. In the 13 points we have to declare what is our generator. Okay, so to tell that generator, okay, to tell our generator, you have to take one point, random point from 13 points. Okay, let's say that point taken is 2 comma 7 alpha. So if you compute alpha, see, suppose you assume that if alpha is a generator of abelian group, then so alpha next will be how much? Next value alpha plus alpha will become 2 alpha. So 3 alpha, 4 alpha, 5 alpha, 6 alpha, 7 alpha, 8 alpha, 9 alpha, 10 alpha, 11 alpha, 12 alpha. Next, whenever you calculate 13 alpha, it should become equals to exactly 13 alpha, it should be there, and when you calculate 14 alpha, its value should become exactly equals to alpha. So what I mean to say means, this 2 alpha should not equals to alpha, this value is not equals to previous value, this value is not equals to alpha, this value is not equals to alpha. So basically a period, okay, after a period should repeat after all these 13 elements. Okay, then such a alpha is known as our generator bhaiya. So since you know alpha, so how to compute 2 alpha? 2 alpha is nothing but alpha plus alpha means same points. Same points means again tangent. So tangent, how you found out? Tangent is nothing but we will find out this slope equation, y is equal to mx plus c. M is nothing but dy by dx at that point, and the c you can find out by substituting the y2 at this point 2, 7. Okay, from that equation we found out the okay, we found out the line equation. Substitute line equation, you get the cubic equation. Cubic equation, you find the sum of 3 roots, and then you find out the value of coordinate x3, and from this x3 just keep in the line equation, you get the y3. So finally, by doing all these nonsense things, we came to know what we came to know. Okay, 2 alpha will become 5, 2. Since 5, 2 not equals to alpha value is 2, 7, it's okay, fine, happy. Suppose if it is become equal, then we say that alpha is not a generator. I mean, this 2, 7 point is not a generator. Then we take some other point. Out of 13 points, we will take, let's say first point is 2, 7, second point is some other point 7, something. So we will take that point and again do all these nonsense things. Okay, finally by doing all these things, we will be able to conclude, okay, yes, acha, nice, like this. Okay, yes, this is our answer. Like that we have to proceed, bro. I hope I all covered everything related to this. Next concept is pairing, bro. By telling this pairing, I can end the lecture. Okay, just wait 10 more minutes. So I told benefits of using abelian groups are two. Like one is we get larger space, and another one is like pairing, binary pairing. So that pairing definition we will see and we will wind up. Okay, chalo. So pairing, what is pairing? Pairing is like a normal again bacha function. So that function name is denoted by e. What does it pairing means? See, what is G1? G1 is again a abelian group which is related to the epsilon E1. I mean, E1 means elliptical curve, E1 means some equation, y square equals to some, let's say we have chosen this concept x cube plus something ax1 plus b. G2 is belongs to some another point C2, elliptical E2, and this equation will be like something x cube plus a2x plus b2, something like that nonsense. Okay. Okay, what next one? So what is saying this means Cartesian by taking these 2 points p1 and p2, we will able to tell this only one single number. So this is called integer group. Okay, it represents an element. A element is nothing but it belongs to integer group. Okay, that's it. So this is what the pairing function. So basically it will convert our abelian group pair of points into the one single integer group. That is the thing. Okay, happy? Nice. So there is one property. So one property goes like this. So see, Bhaiya, what is P, what is P2? P1 is nothing but again x1 y1 something. P2 is nothing but let's say x2 y2. Okay, like that we have to remember. Okay, but see, bro, see here you can think P1 is nothing but only x1 only. Means see, again storing y1 y2 is again a nonsense thing. Okay, samjha? It is a nonsense thing means it is extra. No, see, once if you came to know that you are using this p's modulo p, I mean if you are using this p congruent to 3 modulo 4 prime number under this integer group, then given an x we can able to tell easily find out y values, right? So y values, how many y values will be there? 2 y values pakka. Okay, 2 values pakka. So so what I mean to say means this here P1 is not it is not a coordinate system. It is not a coordinate point x1 comma y1. I can store like this, but space will be wasted. No, so instead of that I can store in very less space. How means I am saying like this. So see, once if I came to know this p is congruent to 3 mod 4, we are having one beautiful nice way of working out. Then we can say that if it is of course it is quadratic, that's why it is present in here. So from that we can easily calculate the z values, I mean z power 1 by 2. So z power 1 by 2 means y value. So y values, how we will calculate? We will calculate normally. So if you take plus one case, minus if you take 1, so let's say plus denoted by 0, denoted by 1. So if I can concatenate with 0 and I can concatenate 1, then just by using, let's say x represent k bits, so just by using k plus 1, just by storing k plus 1 bits, I can able to compute y value also. Samjha? So it's like using k plus 1 bits. Okay, so instead of storing this lot of coordinate point, we can store just normal x1, so that for our given x1 I can easily compute it through algorithm. I can compute this so k plus 1 bit, right? So k bit denotes this x and plus 1 denotes the 0 or minus 1. If it is 1, then we want to say that key use the algorithm so that, and then take the minus 1 is our answer. Okay, like that. Okay, chalo. So by doing this, it is maps to the, how it is internally mapping, it's none of our business. Okay, we are not seeing here. Okay, chalo. So how we can write like this? So e power, if linear in the first argument, we can write like this: multiplication means all addition like will be converted to like multiplication, like that. You remember, like just for shortcut. Again here linear in the second argument, how we are able to write? Just write in the multiplication. Chalo. Okay, and then this is the important thing you have to remember, that is we can remove this I mean this whatever AP means, AP is nothing but what? P plus P plus P plus P plus and so on A times. So this addition is becoming to multiplication, means power A and B like this B. So this is the one property you have to remember. Another property I will say, so one more property like this: U power APQ equals to E into P comma AQ, that is equals to E into P comma. This is one property, just remember. So we can, like what I mean to say means, this A I can shift to right side also. Okay, chalo. This is the properties, just remember like this much is enough. Okay, so this is what exactly sir told in our class. Okay, you can expect a numerical from this question, means just understand how to solve this one. Means given this just bacha one line information, how to draw this table, that's it. Very simple, there is nothing to do much. Bhaiya, please bhaiya, concentrate, please study, please get good marks. Okay, I am believing that you will get good marks. Okay, so just please study. Okay, that's it bro. Okay, this is very simple actually. It's okay, you have to listen, you have to give some time and you have to listen so much. Okay, maybe you may not like my video, it's fine, just ignore my video and just ask your friend, get explained by your friend. If he also not getting, then just watch first SAR videos. SAR videos you can able to understand easily. See, just watch the current videos, currently teaching videos. If you don't want, then watch 2018 batch, I mean 2018 admission joined batch, 2022 passed out super seniors, our super seniors SAR took 1 classes. So those are like god videos, god level videos, so it is easily understandable. Okay bhaiya, please just sit and calmly and understand. Okay, bye, thank you so much. Chalo, if you really like the video, just comment down. Jai Shri Krishna. Okay, so just now, today is Sri Ramanavami. Happy Sri Ramanavami to all. Bye.